Hello, and welcome to the recording that's going to help you change your life. The recording that's going to allow you to change parts of you, to get more of what you want, and to have less of the things that might be holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. So if you can take the time now to find somewhere comfortable, somewhere to relax, somewhere where you will be at peace for the duration of the session. So with that said, let's begin. And you are here now. You can hear the sound of my voice, and you may already be beginning to notice what it feels like to simply stop for a moment to let the world outside you continue on its own, while you do nothing at all except be here. And you can take a deep breath in now and let that breath out with a sigh. That's right. And you don't have to do anything with this next breath. It will happen all on its own. And as it does, you can allow your body to begin relaxing all the way down, deeper and deeper. And with every breath you take, and with every beat of your heart, without effort, just allowing. And now gently close your eyes and take one more deep breath in. And let that breath out. Now place all of your attention on the lids of your eyes. Begin to relax those eyelids so fully, so completely, that they feel so relaxed. They simply do not want to work. So relaxed that to open them, you would have to deliberately put tension back into them. And when you know you have them that relaxed, give them a tiny test, just enough to notice that relaxation has taken over. And then stop testing and let that wave of relaxation spread from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. Every muscle, every nerve, every fiber letting go. Now in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine that one of your hands is becoming so loose, so limp, so relaxed that it feels almost weightless or wonderfully heavy, whichever naturally happens for you. And as you imagine that hand relaxing completely, you may already notice which hand that is. That's right, your unconscious mind has already chosen. And you can let that relaxation double and triple throughout your whole body. Want it to happen, expect it to happen, and enjoy the process of allowing it to happen. Whole body loose and limp, relaxed all the way down. That's right. Now, in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to keep your physical eyelids closed all the way down. But what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to use your imagination, and you've been using it quite well so far. I want you to imagine that you could open and close only your imaginary eyelids, leaving your physical eyes closed all the way down. And each and every time I say open your imaginary eyes all the way up, I want you to imagine those eyes just floating up, feeling your third eye, that part of you that can see things inside your body, see things energetic and vibrational, open up wider and wider. Each time you close those imaginary eyes all the way down, just double and triple that sense of relaxation, of connection, of being able to play pretend with another level of your awareness. A level of awareness where anything that you can intend, anything you can act out, anything you can imagine must become true and real for you in all the very best ways. So open those imaginary eyes all the way up while leaving those physical eyes closed all the way down. And then close those magical eyes all the way down. Open them a second time all the way up. And close all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper still. One last time, opening those imaginary eyes all the way up, closing those imaginary eyes all the way down, deeper and deeper and deeper still. And there's nothing left to do. Now that your body is relaxing so well, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to begin to relax your mind just as deeply. And we're going to do that in a very special way. Now, in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, begin to imagine the alphabet backwards, starting with the letter Z, and with each letter, allow those letters to relax completely out of your mind. Make them smaller, darker, turn the volume all the way down. Let them feel lighter, as though they weigh less and less until they simply drift away. And as they begin to fade, your mind can drift even deeper. And many times when people relax them completely out of the mind becomes so relaxed, so settled, so quiet that there is nothing left to do except drift. So begin now. Z, deeper, relaxed. Y, deeper, relaxed. X, deeper, relaxed. And as they fade, you may notice that you simply stop caring about continuing because you are relaxing more deeply now than they matter. And when they are gone, or mostly gone, or no longer worth following, just let yourself drift even deeper. That's right. And if they have faded or even begun to fade, then your mind is now as deeply relaxed as your body. And that means everything that follows can go exactly where it needs to go. Now allow all of those feelings of relaxation to spread through your body and mind and let them settle. And in this deep relaxation, the mind has a way of remembering things that the conscious mind may have forgotten. And you may find that a memory begins to surface now, or the feeling of a memory. A time when you felt something especially good, a strong moment of pleasure, success, freedom, confidence, or joy. And as you remember that time now, or even just the idea of that time, you can become aware of where in your body that feeling begins. Maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's your stomach, maybe somewhere else entirely. And as you notice where that feeling starts, it can begin to grow stronger and stronger. And you may even notice that there is a color connected to that feeling. And that feeling and that color may have a direction, almost like a spin. And as you pay attention to it now, you may notice that spin moving faster and faster and stronger, amplifying those sensations, overflowing from that place, spreading throughout your whole body, like water overflowing the banks of a river, flooding you with good sensations, good feelings, a sense that your unconscious mind is listening very carefully. And as those feelings continue to grow, let them carry you forward now, because you can use that imagination of yours, and your unconscious mind already knows where to take you. Begin to imagine that we are taking a walk outside, maybe along a street, maybe along a garden path, maybe near the sun, whatever fits naturally for you. And as you walk with those good feelings still moving through you, you come to a gate that leads into a walled space. And for some people, the gate appears as wrought iron and they can see through it. For others, it's solid wood and they have to push it open to discover what's on the other side. I don't know how your gate appears, only that as you come to it now and open it, you find yourself stepping into a garden. A perfectly manicured garden. A garden that feels perfect for you. A place that was designed specifically for you. Designed exactly the way you need it to be so that you can feel exactly how you want to feel. And as you look around this garden, you begin to notice there's statues. There are statues throughout this space. And the first interesting thing about them is that every single one of them looks like you. Some version of you. Maybe a younger version, maybe an older version, maybe a version of you dressed as your favorite archetype, a favorite persona, a favorite way of being. And some of these statues represent parts of you, parts of your personality, parts of who you are. And some of these statues, when you look at them, you feel something lift inside you. A warmth, a recognition, a sense of, yes, that's mine, and I want more of that. And others, when you look at them, you may notice a heaviness, a tiredness, a sense of something that has been running for a long time and no longer needs to be. So take a moment to move through the garden and look at them. Get a sense of what is here, and as you look more closely, you notice that at the base of each statue is a plaque, and that plaque tells you exactly what aspect of you that statue represents. And just below each plaque is what looks like a battery pack, a power source, and next to that power source are extra slots, as though more energy can be added there if you choose, and if you had more batteries to put in it. So now, as you move through this garden, notice the statues that represent the best of you. The parts you want more alive, more active, more powerful. And notice too the statues that represent patterns no longer serving you. Old reactions, old habits, old attitudes, old emotional loops that have been quietly running in the background, draining power you could be using somewhere else. Now I want you to choose one part of yourself that no longer deserves so much energy. One aspect that has had more power than it should. Find that statue now. And when you find it, read the plaque. Know exactly what it represents. And you know, don't you, that this pattern has had its time, and a part of you has been ready to let it go for longer than you realize. So when you're ready, and only when you're ready, reach out. Take a hold of the battery pack and pull it out. Feel it disconnect. It should feel the statue power down. Feel that pattern losing charge, losing momentum, losing influence on you. And notice where in your body that old energy used to live. Feel it draining away, fading, weakening and emptying out. It's good. And now find a part of yourself that you want more of. A part of you want more active, more powerful, more natural, more dominant in the best possible way. Maybe confidence, strength, discipline, wit, courage, presence, charisma, humor, decisiveness, maybe mastery, adventure, whatever it is for you. Find that statue now, and when you know you have it, take that battery pack you removed and plug it in. Feel that energy surge into it. Feel that statue glow brighter, stronger, warmer, more alive. Feel the changes ripple through your body and mind as this part of you becomes more energized, more available, more natural, and more present in your everyday life. And you can let go of what no longer serves you in whatever way feels right for you. And now let the process continue, because there is another statue here that has been drawing too much power. Another old pattern quietly running in the background. And a part of you already knows which one it is. Find it. Read the plaque, and you know this one too has had its time. So remove the power source. Feel it draining from your body. That old loop losing its grip, losing its hold, losing its voice. And now carry that energy to the part of you that improves your life. The part that changes how you think, how you feel, how you choose, how you speak, how you move through the world. Plug it in, feel it come alive. And as you continue through this garden, reallocate those energies exactly where they belong. More energy to what strengthens you, more energy to what moves you forward, more energy to what clarifies you. And the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Everybody knows what it's like to put something down they no longer need, and they feel lighter for it. Because sometimes the most intelligent thing the mind can do is to stop carrying what it no longer requires. And all I want you to do during this process is just find every part of you that's not serving you, that's taking up way too much energy, way too much bandwidth. Pull the plug and reallocate those energies where you want them to be. That will do you the most good in a way that you know you've got it. You know you're getting it. And it'll only get stronger for as long as your heart continues to beat, your lungs continue to breathe. This is your new reality. This is how you are, and it only gets better. So take all the time you need in the next few moments to plug those energies into the right locations so that you can be the person you've always wanted to be by your standards and your definitions. Your life just gets better. Your life just becomes more satisfying and fulfilling in all the right ways. The ways that are most important to you, in ways that you know that you're getting it. And from this moment forward, you'll cultivate that sense of absolute relentlessness. You will see the things you want, and you will do whatever it takes to make it yours. unstoppable in every way, adventurous, relentless, dominant, assertive, worldly, charismatic, mysterious, filled and surrounded with an unstoppable, undeniable sense of humor and fun, inside feeling playful, curious, triumphant, gathering your inner resources, cultivating and magnifying them every day over and over again. For as long as your heart continues to beat, your lungs continue to breathe, this is your reality. This is who you are now. As you continue to move through this garden, you may notice that there are other statues here. And these are statues of you, but you're dressed as your favorite archetype, your favorite hero persona, the parts and personalities and archetypes you most aspire to. And you may decide to put some energy into those too, noticing how they become bigger, stronger, more dominant, and you'll start seeing as the coming days and weeks and months pass to see more and more of them. And you'll notice and express and exemplify those traits, qualities, and characteristics only in ways that make your life better, that give you more of the results you want in life. And tonight, while you sleep and while you dream, and for each night from now on, while you sleep and while you dream, your unconscious mind will automatically make all the necessary changes, all the necessary modifications and epiphanies that cause you to become the person who can do, who can be, and can have all the things that you want, the way you want them, now and forever. And in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I reach the number 5, you'll emerge from this state with all of these transformations locked in, programmed, operational in every way. Ways that only become stronger with every beat of your heart and every breath you take. Head clear, mind clear, thinking and acting with calm self-assurance, feeling good all over, embodying the traits, characteristics, attitudes, and beliefs of the archetypal heroes in a way that is uniquely you, distilled from all the best resources that make you the best you can possibly be, and that only gets better and better. Number 1, feeling yourself returning to this place we call reality, bringing with you a brand new reality, a reality where you're the one that knows how to do this. You're the one that's given the instructions to your unconscious. You're the one that's allowing your unconscious now to make those changes, put them into operation, and live from that place fully associated, fully integrated, expressing those qualities and characteristics in the proper way, a way that's natural, flowing from the feelings in your body and the perceptions that you're having. Number 2, all of my suggestions from me to you, from you to your unconscious mind, 1,000 times more powerful, 1,000 times more irresistible than ever before, held on to and held in place, that wants to keep these changes more than any other part the part that keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing. And number three, always at least three ways to overcome any situation, obstacle, or circumstance that you may face. Always at least three solutions to any problem you need to solve. In your other than conscious mind, it will now easily and effortlessly and automatically generate those solutions in the quickest, easiest, most effective way for the good of yourself and all concerned. It's simply the way you do things now. Number four, because it's all for you, ladies and gentlemen. You've done the work, you've made the investment, you've followed the instructions, obeyed the commands, and you deserve the rewards. And it's true for you now. On the next count, you can emerge from this state, head clear, mind clear, thinking and acting a calm self assurance, feeling good all over, glad to be alive. And I call all parts of your body and mind to become energized, synergized, harmonized, maximized in all the right ways, the ways that only get better, the ways that give you the life you want, the way you want it. Number five, take your time, come on back and notice how good you feel.